What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Stay Media Podcast with Heavy Jay and
Stayyoung.
what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back from tour. It is completely done, and it was lit.
Fuck yes, dude.
Which one was your favorite?
My favorite show was definitely Williams Lake.
Yes, I agree.
There's nothing I love more than doing like the hometown hero, the homecoming show. Fucking incredible every time. Number one, like I'm pretty sure it's the one that pre-sold the most. Like I'm pretty sure it's like 90 tickets sold before we even got there,
Yeah,
which is pretty fucked,
yeah,
honestly, for Williams Lake. And then like just seeing him be able to interact with people that he went to like high school with and shit was
Yeah.
fucking wild. And then when Biosun goes up and is like, hey, we have like the original mic that you started music on that's been like passed down in our like music community.
right.
Like it gets returned to you now.
Yeah, that was
Like
insane.
that was so fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was a moment. I know in Petty's head though, he's like, "I'm never using this shit." But
Dude,
no,
he has the
it's a
same mic as
souvenir.
us, dude. He's fucking nice with it.
Would you? Yeah, I guess I would be pretty hype if I got the first mic, but yeah, I guess it's a moment.
Dude, I trade in my mics. I trade up.
Yeah,
Like I keep a mic for a little bit and then we just keep it fucking moving.
yeah. Never keep anything. Hey, everything's for sale.
Everything is literally for sale. Yeah.
Yeah,
The songs are like what I keep dear to me, you know?
yeah.
What was your favorite show? For like your own personal reasons.
It was definitely Williams Lake for me. I think that was the best performance because there was people there that actually were my fans. Shout out to those ladies. You guys are the best. Pulled up, and that one chick knew every single lyric. What, should I name drop her? Cambria, I think. Shout out you. Thank you.
I hope you're wrong. The name is
Maybe I
pronounced
said
wrong.
it wrong. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah,
Honestly, like we owe them one. We probably gotta give them free tickets to the next fucking Williams
Yeah.
Lake show, honestly.
I gave her one of the iced out pendants, Heavy J.
Fuck yeah.
Did. It was a gift, and
It
I
was
was
a
like,
gift.
"Do you even want this?" And she's like, "Yeah."
I bet she wears it every
She's-
day.
That's lit.
Like, wears it
She
to
lives in
bed, you know?
Kamloops now, actually.
Oh, really?
Said, yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, no.
I'm just
She-
kidding. Yeah, we're back. Dude, the show's way better when it's just me and you, baby.
Yeah, we're back. No, she was a big fan of Celeste. Actually, she knows. She's like, "You and Celeste, you guys are so cute." Like,
Aw.
yeah, it was
We're
cool.
also a big fan of you guys.
And I was like, I told Celeste, I was like, "You got some fans too now, baby."
That's crazy. You
Yeah.
gotta put her in more interludes.
Yeah. She'll be pulling up, maybe.
Still, regardless, like, dude, we like there's like a small group of Stay Media fans, you know, fans of you, fans of Liam. They like watch the pod, you know. They always like the fucking posts.
Yeah.
Like we definitely owe 'em one on the next round. So if I don't give you free tickets, you fucking run me this clip back. You just fucking send it over in the DMs and be like, "Yo, you owe us some free tickets." And like, you'll be guest listed. Like it's all good. You're
Stay
good.
Young's gonna hook you guys up.
Yeah, it's no problem.
P. Anyways, yeah, it was my first tour, and like you said, I'm built for this.
Fucking right, you are.
Dude, it was so lit pulling up to other artists' house and meeting them and just staying at their house. You know, you don't usually like meet someone and stay at their house their first night, especially if it's another dude.
It's a
But-
lot of dudes. Dude, let's talk about it. Cracker
Yeah.
G and the Cold Messiah.
Yes.
You guys are the fucking bomb. We
That was
fucking love you
lit.
here at State Media. You guys have couches to sleep on. One of you on this one, and the other room, you know.
Dude, they showed us up too, man. Like, what? Fuck, man.
Say
It's
it, dude.
embarrassing.
Say what happened.
Okay, so we pulled up and we shit talked and whatever, smoked some dope together, and then they were like, "Is it that time?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's that time. We're gonna freestyle." And these boys just went in for like 10, 15 minutes off the top, like shit I've never heard before.
Fucking bodied us. Everybody else in the room was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, and Stay Young's like, "Go Jay, you're a rapper." It's like, fuck's sakes, eh?
I know we have to bring Trig next time.
Yeah,
Trig's the only one that like might be able to hang with them, you know.
yeah.
But we were all sitting around, like we like hung out. We did the small talk stuff. We did like the little stuff. We've like literally just met these boys, and we've been interacting with them on Instagram like forever,
Yeah.
you know. And like we all know it's time. Like we need to do some music here. Like we got to see what's what. they start throwing on beats and just fucking crushing shit.
Yeah, man, off the top, man. I'm gonna come prepared next time though, boys. Don't you worry, you know. I hope you guys stay fresh. You dig? But Quesnel is lit, hey. I did enjoy the Quesnel show too.
Me too.
Yeah. I've never been to the city, but it seemed super chill. It was small, but like the people there were dope. The venue was sick.
Yeah, the breakfast was fucking awesome.
Yes.
Like-
Stay Young beat me in chess. It
Yeah,
was
you got
a close
smacked.
game.
So Jay and Cracker G playing some chess, you know? It's a fucking man's game. There's some pieces missing. This is a public restaurant. This is a public board.
We got the dime as the horse.
Yeah. And Cracker G and Jay, you know, Jay handles him a little bit. He needed to get the redemption on the fucking freestyles from the night earlier.
Man.
So he takes him in chess. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm going to body Jay in
Yeah.
chess.
He did.
And I fucking did.
But there will be a rematch.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, man.
Oh,
What
I've been
happened-
studying, man.
fucking
More
whatever.
than the freestyles. That's what really bothered me.
I play every single day, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Every single day of my life.
I used to play a decent bit actually, but it's slowed down.
I think it's a fun tour game.
Yes.
Like, just like to play some
Yes.
chess on fucking tours, like a good time.
Dude, every single time I was like, I need to bring my board next time, and just never did. But yeah, we could play like fucking.
Dude, we can start
15
gambling
games
on
a
it,
night.
dude. You want to get fucking serious
Oh,
here?
fuck, you're
I
getting
know
your
what
revenge.
you want,
You're
dude.
getting your revenge, eh? For the
I know
ping pong.
I know
Or not
exactly
ping-
what you
yeah, it was ping
want.
pong.
Yeah, touring tip number 1: bring a chessboard and gamble with your fucking friends after the show. It's a good time.
Yes. Yeah, it's lit. But yeah, so we did 8 cities in 4 weeks, 2 shows a night.
No, 2 shows a weekend. Like,
2
just
shows
every
a
weekend.
I mean, yes. And are you tired?
Dude, I feel like dog shit. I called in sick to work at like 3 a.m. this morning. Cause I
Yeah.
woke up and like puked. And
Yeah.
my body's all fucked up.
Yeah.
And then after I took Harper to school and I like had coffee, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to work anyways.
Yeah.
And just like gritted it out all day. But dude, my body is wrecked.
Fuck, hey. Yeah, we fucking sent it home after Edmonton.
Yeah, we left Edmonton to go to Kamloops at 3 a.m. 3
That's
a.m.
life. So if any artists are watching this and y'all are like thinking about really getting into this shit, be prepared because that's what's gonna happen, especially starting out. It's 3 a.m. and you got to drive 9.5 hours home after fucking playing 2 shows and setting up, tearing down. I don't know if everyone does that, but we do it.
There's a couple solves. There's like couple solves.
Yeah.
Number 1, this only happens if you're in Canada because all of our like major populations are so far away because the population versus the amount of space there is.
Yes.
So like we can travel the States or maybe a country where stuff is closer and then it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah. So all our fans in the UK, don't worry about that.
The other thing is like we only played Friday, Saturday. So it added a lot of driving, right? Like you
Yeah.
could have done a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, done 8 shows over 2
Yeah.
weeks. Would have been less driving every
Have you
night.
done something like that? Like done shows during the week?
Oh, I done Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. Is the tightest schedule I played
Do
on.
those shows still go hard during the week?
I find that an off night show in a small town, especially if you do the show early,
Yeah.
fucking slaps.
Oh, that like start at 6 or some shit?
Dude, like we should actually plan it out on a holiday weekend where the Friday's off.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Because then we can hit like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then
like
like
an extra long, like Fridays off, Mondays off, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night.
yeah,
Shit.
dude, we'd be fucking trash by the end.
Well, we might have
What do you
some
think-
solves for that.
What do you think the worst show was?
It was either for me, Vancouver or Calgary, the biggest cities, man. I think. Let me think in my head. Oh, for me, actually, it was Kelowna because I opened and nobody was there yet. And they're like, "All right, Jay, get up there," and there was like 5 people, but it was still fun. And I got to go back up for Liam, and then so I got to give a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's by design.
Yeah,
Yeah, we talked about that for like weeks or months before.
yeah,
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 I agree. I think my least favorite show was Vancouver
yeah.
because like in my head we were playing 8 bridge views. You know what I mean? Like in my head I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, Bridgeview, because we've been playing so much at Bridgeview, and then Get to Vancouver. It's so small. And I was like, fuck, like, are we going to bring the sub in here?
Dude, the biggest city had the worst venue. Hey?
Yeah. Not that they're not great people. Like, she was super nice. And, like, you know, the people that came were nice. But, like, it was not what I was thinking in my head. Like, we didn't set up the truss. There wasn't enough room. Everything was so fucking cramped. It was our first time doing this build. And I'm like, dude, there's not even enough space for, like, everybody to be working at the same time.
Yeah.
So, like, everything's going slow. And, like, we're solving all the technical problems at the same time. I was like, fuck. Like, this is kind of a shit show. And then I thought you guys played really good. And people were there for it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't received very well.
Yeah.
And I was very confused. I was like from here, you know, we'll talk about this later. But from here, people just go to see some good music. They don't necessarily care who's playing. They just want it to be good.
And just have a good night.
And you guys delivered, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
and
thought
nobody
so
gave
too.
a fuck. I know we talked about the Liam thing, but like
Yeah.
when Liam finishes his song and he was sitting there waiting for his applause, and it was just fucking dead silent. I was like, oh man.
It did get him. But yeah, we did talk about that. If you guys haven't seen that, y'all should probably fucking see that. Episode 2.
All right, let's move on to the next thing.
Okay, next thing is I have a new song coming out. And this is something I don't even want to talk about, but Brandon wants to talk about it. Stayyoung wants to talk about it. And I guess we got to talk about it, man. It's a song kind of like an apology or like asking for forgiveness to my parents for some irresponsible decisions that I've made in my life.
Let me preface this for him.
Okay.
So this is a story that he told in the studio, casually. And I was like, dude, that is the best story ever that needs to be part of your set and, like, your fucking character and your bit. And you were like, okay, like, I guess so. And, like, I think you tried it maybe 3 times total or 4 times maybe?
I've only told that story live once.
It was only once?
Yeah.
I think it went well. Oh, we did in rehearsal a bunch. That's why I think it's a lot
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
it was. But this is Heavy Jay's Las Vegas story.
Okay. All right, boys, here it is. So I was working at a casino in Kelowna, and I was living there by myself. And basically, one day, it was a Saturday, and it was a beautiful day in Kelowna. It was like spring, and I wanted to go. And Gova just came into town, just randomly showed up and was like, hey, let's party. And I was like, I'm working and shit. So I went to my shift, and no one is in the casino, and I'm just standing there at the table, you know, because nobody's there because it's a beautiful day, and Gova's in town, you know. I'm like, dude, I want to party. And I'm like, I don't want to be here so bad. So I left. I just, like, walked away from the table. I was like, yo, guys, I ain't got it. I asked to go. They were like, no. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go anyway because I don't want to be here. If you guys, I'll be back Monday if you guys still want me. If not, I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I was living on my own, you know. It was serious.
Dude, that's the best energy ever, by the way. That's not fucking normal. Normal people are like, oh, this day's so shitty. I'm so fucking, like, this is terrible. My life is fucking terrible. And then they go to work the next day, too.
Yeah. No, I was like, I don't want to be here. Then it's my choice. I shouldn't be here. So I left, and then I got home, and I was like, oh, well, now I'm just home. And Go was, like, hanging out with his girlfriend anyway. So now I'm just home doing nothing. I was like, fuck. And then I went to work Monday, and they fired me. And then I was like kind of bummed out. I was like, fuck, I can't afford rent. This is all going horrible. What would cheer me up right now? So I booked a one-way flight to Las Vegas that left a couple days from then.
One way.
It was
How old are you? How old are
I'm
you when this is going
21. And so I went to Vegas, and I was like super hype, and I was like, my plan was I was just gonna gamble, try to double up, and come back. You know.
Let's talk about the flight first, okay? So you're a 21-year-old kid. What are you traveling with? You got like a backpack?
One backpack.
Just a backpack.
One backpack. Just some clothes, I think, in there.
Some clothes.
Oh yeah, this story, I forgot about it. This shit gets lit, boys. Okay, so I hop on the flight. I fly to Vancouver from Kelowna, then Vancouver, and then Vancouver. The border patrol stopped me, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? One-way ticket, and you guys tell us you just want or I said like I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go gamble until I'm out of money and come home or something. And they're like, bullshit. Like you're smuggling drugs or something. You have one backpack. Like what's going on? You need to book a flight home. I'm not letting you through until you book a flight home. So then I bought myself a flight home, and I was like, how long is my money gonna last? I don't know. I think I had like $1,000. No, maybe probably not even that much. I think it was
2 days in
700.
Vegas,
I think it was
dog.
$700 American, and I booked a flight 7 days from then back. Showed the officer. He let me through. I had to like sprint to the gate, and they're like, yeah, you're the last guy. Like, come on. You know, they're waiting for me.
Nice.
And I got on the flight. And
So
I
it was
was like,
destiny. You kind of feel like it's going well. You're
yeah,
like, okay, we got the flight. The border let me through. They waited for my flight. I'm on.
yeah. And I was thinking in that moment, I was like, maybe I can't go back now. Like I've already fucking ditched everything in my life, you know? So I went there and I land and I get the best cab driver. Dude, I land in Las Vegas and there's just fucking slots in the airport and shit. And I'm like,
They do not fuck around
Yeah.
there, dude.
like, holy shit, this is lit. And I get in the cab and the cab driver's dope. He's like, yo, you need some booze, you need some weed, you need some girls. You know,
Nice.
I'm your man. And so he takes me to the liquor store. I get like a fucking 36 case of Budweiser or some shit. He takes me to the dope store. I get some joints and shit. And then I go to the casino, and it's like a couple hours before check-in. So I just have my backpack, this big-ass case of beer, like 36 beers, and I'm like just playing slots and just sipping my own beer.
You actually look
In
like
the
somebody who
casino.
does make money in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like you actually look like the dude that goes there to make money.
Yeah. And I'm losing. I'm losing off the bat though. I lost probably $100 right there before I even checked in. I remember it was like the NBA Finals, Celtics, and what was the other team? I don't know, but I bet on the Celtics, and they fucking lost, and I was pissed at the Celtics. They were the underdog.
The story gets better every time you tell it, dude. I get more details, dude.
Yeah, now we got time, man. I can really go into the details.
So you're like losing a slots. You're like, sports betting is actually my thing.
Yeah, I bet like on the game later tonight, and I was like, the Celtics are gonna win, and they lost. And so yeah, I was down some money the first night, and I kind of took it easy, dude. I loved Las Vegas. I was like, this is so fucking lit. I'm just walking up and down the strip by myself. I'm completely by myself. I never even thought, and I never told anyone that I even went there at this point. And then I told one like bartender or something like what I was doing. They're like, you should probably like tell someone just in case. So I just texted my cousin, and that's another side story. He doesn't talk to me anymore.
Who's your cousin? No, let's get to it, dude. I haven't heard this shit. This
Well,
is why I
that's a
wanted to
side
get
story.
into
We
this.
can't get sidetracked right now.
Okay, okay.
It has nothing to do with this story. But
Okay.
I just told my cousin just so somebody knows where I am.
What is your cousin's reaction? So your cousin hasn't heard from
He was
you
like, that's pretty fucked up.
because you don't talk to your family.
No.
Oh, we should preface this with like, Jay's family's like, they're good. You know? They're nice with it. He was nice enough to host us on New Year's Eve. We had a great time at his house. Amazing hospitality. Like his family,
They're straight.
yeah, they're straight.
Dude, I don't think I've ever even seen my parents drunk.
Yeah, that's fucking.
I've
They had nice tequila and it was full.
I never heard my parents swear until I came back from Vegas. That's that's the type shit. Anyways,
This is the fucking best, dude. I love this.
swear was I. So first night, chill. I'm down a couple hundred or something. And then the next day I played some Ultimate Texas Hold'em, like the actual poker with other players, and I got smoked right away, $200. I'm the first guy out of the table. And then I had like $300 cash left or something, and I went to play blackjack. And I was playing recklessly, but got super lucky and made like $300 cash right then and there.
So
and
you
I'm
doubled
lit.
it. Take your 300, you double it. You're at 6 now.
Like yes.
So you're back up. Like you're
So
like.
I was I'm
we're
like
like
this
at the
is going
starting
great.
budget. You're like, okay, I can pull this off. I just needed to get.
But the
I was
thing
rusty.
is, so it's so dumb. I booked like one night at the hotel. So then the next day I had to buy another night at the hotel. And when you buy the same day, it's like triple the price or something. So I had to buy, and they were like, oh, we only have the nicer rooms available too. So it was like even more expensive. But then I was like, this is lit. And I got an even nicer room the next day. And then I bought myself a $200 massage at the spa.
He has never said this part of the story ever. He bought himself a $200 massage at the hotel.
I did.
That's
yeah.
fucking incredible,
And I was
dude.
like in the spa, naked with all the other men, the ice bath and shit before. And and then it just kind of goes downhill from here, man. I start losing, and eventually I lose basically everything. And then so I can't afford another night at that hotel. I was staying at the Pyramid Hotel, the Luxor, right?
Yeah.
So then I look on the app or whatever and book the cheapest motel in Las Vegas. It was called Oyo or something like that, and I saw it right across the street. I was like, oh, it's right over there. So I'll just go over there. I don't even have a plan at this moment. I'm like, fuck my life. I don't even give a shit what happens to me, you know?
This is incredible.
So I go
This is all real, by the way. If you think he's like fucking making this shit up, like,
yeah,
this
no,
is
it's-
the real Jay
it's dead
life.
ass.
It's fucking sick.
So I walk over to this Oyo motel and I wait in line. And they're like, "This is the wrong Oyo. You're at the Oyo motel, which is like 8 miles down the strip." And I have absolutely no money, so I can't buy an Uber. So I walked 8 miles down the Las Vegas Strip, carrying the rest of my beers, and I'm giving out beers to homeless people. And then I get to this motel, and dude, when you walk down the Las Vegas Strip, it just gets sketchier and sketchier and sketchier, and I am scared. Like,
it does. It really does,
yeah,
dude.
and I'm all
You get-
alone. I'm 21 years old, just walking in this Las Vegas heat, getting a nice tan on. And I get to the motel, and it is a sketchy area, dude. You can't even go in the lobby. It's just like in the window where you get your key.
It's just barred off. It's just a barred off window. They're like,
Basically.
yeah, put it in a box. They slide it to you.
So I get in the room, and then I just start smoking weed and drinking. And
In
I'm
the
like,
room, by the way. Like, are you smoking dope in the room?
yeah. It was a smokable room, though.
It was a
wasn't like,
smokable room.
dude, I think every room in Las Vegas, like even in the Luxor, I was smoking dope in the room. But so I get in the room, and it was so sketchy. I remember closing the door. I'm like, I'm not coming out of this room until tomorrow, like until I have to. Like I was scared. And then so I stay there that night in the greasiest motel. Dude, it was such a change because I was staying in the premium hotel room in the Luxor, like the nice one.
Less than 24 hours ago, he was getting a $200 massage at the Luxor.
Yes. Dude, that was a good ass massage. And then, so yeah, it was such a change, dude. And then it was the greasiest motel. And I'm just thinking, like, a miracle's going to happen, Like, I'm going to turn this around somehow, some way. And I'm looking around, like, I'm looking for, like, $20 to just put in a slot and just, boom, big win, Like, my hopes are the top. And then I'm walking around, and it's, like, 2 p.m. the next day, and I give up. I'm like, I have to just text my mom. So I just send my mom the text, "Hey, Mom, I quit my job, and I'm in Las Vegas with no money. Can you help me?" And she didn't like that.
So you call her or you text her?
I texted her.
That's hard, dude.
Yeah.
That's not even like a call. She can't even hear the tone.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
I don't think I could do it.
You're down bad.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
It's
So
fucking awesome, dude.
it was an adventure of a lifetime, I gotta say. And that's all I wanted, man. That's all I wanted from this, is that I was just so bored with my life for the past 3 years of having to work, just boring ass jobs, no excitement. I wanted something like this, and that's how it happened, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it. And then what happened?
So what
then
happens
she's
with your
like-
mom? What's her first reaction? You're in Vegas. She has no idea where her child is.
Yeah.
She thinks you're at work in Kelowna.
She thinks I'm joking.
She thinks you're
And I'm
joking.
like, "No, Mom, I'm serious. I'm in Las Vegas." And she's like, "I'm not buying you a flight tonight because it's like triple the price. I'll buy you a flight home tomorrow." So I go to the airport, and somehow, oh my God, yeah, this was so close to going bad, because there's 2 airports in Las Vegas. So I bought an Uber to the airport. It was like I had $30 in my account, dead ass, and it was like $13 to the airport. And I went there, and it took me to the wrong airport. And then it was like a different airport, and I was
dude.
like, fuck. And then it was like the last bit of my money brought me back to the airport. And then, so my flight wasn't for like 18 hours, so I slept in the airport. And I think I deleted it. I did have a video on my Instagram of me in the airport, but I think it might still be up there.
Is it just archived?
It might be. I don't know. I think I might have deleted it, but But yeah, I remember the video of me and I had these Marlboro cigarettes, and I was just sitting on the whatever. Doesn't matter.
No, dude, tell it, dude. I want to know. I personally want to fucking know.
So yeah, I found like a slot. You know, you've been to the airports, the seats.
Yep.
And I moved two together to make a nice bed. Like I literally moved two. And there was another guy that was also sleeping there with his dog. And I remember these like airport guys came up to me and they're like, "Do you have a flight in the next 24 hours? Otherwise, you can't be sleeping here." I was like, "Yes, I do." So they were like, "Okay."
Yeah, my mom bought it. I'm from Canada. Here's my passport. Like,
Yeah.
I want to go home.
Yeah. No, honestly, I wasn't that down bad. I mean, yeah, because I remember getting on the flight and getting home, and I was like, "Oh, I made it." Because honestly, I didn't care, man. I was just so bored with life. I was like, what's the point of even doing this shit? You know, like I wanted some fun, something.
Dude, people go their entire lives doing what they think that other people want them to do or what they're supposed to do, and they don't get to like actually live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't have a crazy life story of like, man, I almost fucked up my entire life.
Yeah.
I was almost stuck in a different country, dude,
Yeah.
with no way fucking home.
Thank you so much, mother, for saving me. I don't know what would have. I mean, yeah, if she's just like, "You're on your own, bud," dude. I don't know what I would have done. But I made it home, and then like I had another check from the casino and some tips, so I had a little bit of money and whatever. And nowadays, it's like my parents equate my rap career to that Las Vegas thing. They think like if I wasn't a rapper, I would have never done that. And I'm like trying to tell them no, like.
Were you doing rap before this?
Yeah. I wanted to be a rapper before that. Like I dropped out of college before, like a year before I even moved to Kelowna, and so they were already like not cool with me pursuing music.
Dude, this is getting better by the second. Wait, where did you go to college? You go to TRU?
I went to TRU, and then I was transferring to Kelowna.
Like UBCO?
Yeah, to like go
They're
to
responsible for that bomb today, but
engineering.
yeah.
So yeah, and then I remember making the decision, or I remember showing songs to one of my friends, and he was like, "Dude, if you did this like every day for a year, like you would be pretty good." And then I was like, made that decision. I was like, I know exactly what I want to do. I'm doing this. I'm dropping out of college, you know, and I told my parents I'm not going to UBCO. This is what I want to do with my life, you know, and they did not like that. They were not on board, but I was like, no, I know what I want to do, and I'm going to do everything I can to get there. And yeah, and then I moved to Kelowna probably 8-9 months later, you know.
Yeah.
And then so I was just so bored.
Did you meet anybody in Kelowna in the music scene? Like, it's decent over there.
There was one other rapper at the casino, but he didn't want to work with me.
What was his name?
Oh,
I bet I know him.
His name was Young KO.
Nope.
Yeah.
See, where's he at now, dog?
I don't know.
I played Kelowna plenty times, dude. I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah.
Honestly, shout you out, bro. If you're
Shout
good,
out Young
like,
KO, bro.
if you
He was
become
good.
successful, like, congratulations. But I don't know you,
Dude, I had friends in Kelowna. Like, it was a good time, but I was still just so sick of work, dude. I was like, I hate this shit. Yeah. And so where were we?
Okay, the thing I wanted to ask, the thing that we got to before this podcast. No, it's all good. This is running long. This is fucking nice. We haven't even got to the thing that I want to talk about, dude. Like, we're going off on this fucking episode. That was the best Heavy J story ever. But so that happens, and then you tell us in this room, because you're like, hey, after this pod, like, I want to do this song.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, it's like a song for my parents about that fucked up thing I did.
Yeah.
And you said that, like, the relationship hasn't been the same, which is kind of crazy for me, because like I've done so much fucked up shit, and my mom still is like, she's the fucking best, you know? Not that I don't think your mom's the best, and I don't think she doesn't fucking love the shit out of you, dude. She obviously does.
Yeah.
But like, dude, you're still in the middle of you and your parents figuring it out. So like,
it has been getting better, but
tell me what that's like. So the relationship after.
well, it's like every time you see your parents, you get like a shot of anxiety going through your body.
Yep.
That like they hate to see you, you know? And you're just like, yeah, banished, you know? And like, they kicked me out actually. Well, because I moved back and I was like, I still want to just do music. Like, this is all I want to do. can I just stay here and I will work my ass off to music? My dad's like, no, you know? And I was like, well, I'm not getting a job. Like, this is why all this happened, is because I hate working, you know? And then, yeah, he kicked me out. He said, like, get out if you're not working. And it wasn't like you need to pay rent. It was just, if you're working, then you can live here. If not, get out. And I said, well, I'm leaving. So I went to my grandparents for like a week or something. And then I did get a job because I was like, well, I'm not going to be homeless, so I just have to go with it, you know?
So they make you get a job.
Yeah. But it's still never the same because they were still like, you can't do this. You will never succeed. Stop it, Jalen. You know, go back to school. Figure out what you want to do with your life because you are not doing this. And I said, no, this is what I'm doing, you know? And it's still a little awkward. I mean, yeah.
Brother, how old are you again?
23.
You're 23 years old?
Yeah.
Dude, like, I assume that you guys think that I'm, like, doing well and the Stay Media thing is sick. Dude, you're going to be way better off than I am when you are 30 years old. Because you started this young and you have, like, the right people around you, dude. Like,
Yes.
your life at 30 is way different than me still, like, fucking carrying all the weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be set. You're going to have a huge fucking team. You're going to know so many fucking people. Like, dude, you're good. Like, I do think you should get a part-time job, and I, like, give you shit all the time. Like, dude, get a shit job at the mall,
yeah.
and instead of doing your job all day, be like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm Heavy Jay.
Yeah.
Like, and I've been pitching that to you for, like, fucking weeks
I might
now.
have something. We'll see.
But, like, honestly, like, if you're going to get a part-time job, like, right now, and, like, I don't even think you should work full-time. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
Just a couple times, just so you have some money.
Yeah.
So when the parents are like, are you working? And the girlfriend's like, are you working? You're like, yeah, here, I got money. I got a little money here. Take some money. And that's it. And then just, like, only focus on this because, dude, we have more tours this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, like, 3 or 4 more tours this year, so.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, you have an incredible fucking story. And I've been saying this to everybody, dude, but, like, fuck, I don't know how to get the audience. I don't know how to fucking get you guys to, like, know how sick my friends are. Like, these are some of the coolest fucking people out there. These are, like, the real actual people. Like, you fuck with, like, some people that are like, oh, yeah, I go to work, like, all the time. And, like, oh, I bought my first house. And, like, oh, I bought this, like, cool car. Like, fuck all that shit. Like, this is the real thing. Like, you and your friends getting in some fucking cars and driving the wrong way across the country. Driving the wrong highways across the country, that's, like, the real shit. Like, you're on this earth for not very fucking long, dude. You better do all the fucking things, dude.
Yes.
We are not fucking preserving these fucking bodies or this fucking money for something after, dude. Like, that's it. Like, we're gonna live, and then we're gonna fucking die, dude, and that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
matter.
fucking it, dude. You fill it up with the best fucking times you can.
Yes, all the chess pieces go back in the same box when the game's done.
Yeah, when you leave the Cornell breakfast place.
So, I mean, we didn't get to the other topics.
I'd want to do it.
Okay.
I want to do it. This is a perfect segue.
So, I don't know. Do you have any more questions on that? That's so my song that is coming out
Right. We're promoting the song.
is kind of like me realizing what I did was pretty fucked up to my parents going to Vegas. And it's just kind of like, sorry, can you forgive me? And it's a lot more than that. You guys are going to have to wait and hear. But, yeah, that's what it's about.
He brought us this song today. He says he made it in August. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Something like that. If he brought it to me in August, I probably would have been like, yeah, this is cool. Like, what else do you have? And now that, like, I know him better and, like, we have, like, all these memories together, literally today I felt like I met, like, a new version of Jay, like another layer of Jay. And that's fucking insane because I see this motherfucker every single fucking week, dude. I DM him crazy shit all the time. You know? And, like, today, like you even get closer to your friends. It's fucking insane, dude.
Yes, sir.
I don't even have a punchline for that shit, but, like, dude, like, even before this, when we played the song, like, I got it so much more. And, like, the more you know about you, like, the more the song actually hits. It's fucking sick.
It's real. It's real, y'all. You guys know my songs are usually, you know, just for fun, and it's you know, goofy and sex and drugs and money and whatever, but this is not this song. No.
It's It's a real Jay.
Yeah. Honestly, I
Real Jay.
made it in August, and I was like, no, and I threw it in my back pocket forever, and then it just hit me. I was like, I need to drop this song. Anyways, the curse.
This is a perfect segue to the fucking curse. I'm obviously like a little bit of a psycho egomaniac, you know?
Okay.
I think I'm like, oh man, I like do everybody a favor. Like I bring the boys on their first tour. I give everybody their first show. I fucking just like carry so much weight.
Yes.
I'm at the fucking Airbnb with Diego. And like I haven't seen him in a long time. Like it's the only time that me and him had alone together to just like fucking talk shit. Cuz like me and him would talk shit every single night.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm like, dude, like I think what I do is like super good for everybody, and like I do good stuff for everybody. And like, dude, what if I'm wrong? What if like I'm actually doing the worst thing for everybody? Like when you get your first show, dude, when you get your first show and you get the fucking all the prep in the world in here, we fucking build you up. We like get you actually ready for stage in real life for like a real fucking concert. We give you the big fucking production. You play your first show. Maybe it's not even in Kamloops. Maybe you're not even in Kamloops artist. 'Cause I've done this for a shit ton of people. Not to be a fucking egomaniac, but like really, I've really done this for so many people that I've like gone to their hometown and given them a fucking insane show. And like they get off their first show and everybody gives them props. Like that was fucking insane. Like you could really do this. And they get the feeling on the inside that like, holy shit, like this night was insane. I just need to keep going and I can fucking pull this off. Because like I have the curse so bad. So bad. Every day I think we're gonna make it. And I'm pretty sure we are. Like this is probably,
Dude, it's
we
not
made
even a
something. Like this is probably something. But even for me, like every day, like, no, we're gonna fucking make it. Like I'm still gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like 30 years old, dude. Like I'm still gonna fucking make it.
Of course.
I've given this to everybody around me. And like, dude, some people are not gonna make it. And I'm not saying you or anybody specifically on our fucking team. But just like, how many people have I like fucked up because either they're brand new, they have this experience with me. Not that that's saying it's all me, but like they have this experience with me. And they're like, holy fuck, like this was fucking amazing. Like this feeling of like everybody having a good time and the show being insane. Like I can fucking do this. Like I need to give up everything and like we need to fucking work on this. Like how many people have I fucked because I did this to them?
I see what you're saying, but I don't think you need to take blame for that, you know? Like,
dude, maybe people would be better off if I didn't call and didn't try to get them. I'm just kidding. No,
dude, let me tell you though. For me personally, if we never met, I'm still all in. You know, like I made this decision a while ago before we ever talked.
I agree.
So, I mean, if people are on the fence and then do a show with you, I mean, it's not your fault. You know, like they need to.
Dude, it's a curse. It's a real fucking curse.
Yeah.
No, like honestly, it is.
So you think you're fucking up some people's lives because
I for sure have at least fucked up one artist's lives, because that's take one, which is you're a brand new artist. You probably shouldn't pursue this for your entire life. You just had the fucking night. You literally just had the fucking night and the fucking spark, and that was the moment. And you made all these friends at this show, and all your fucking hometown people or whatever brand new audience you're in front of fucking loved you, and like you had it, and now like you're like. Brain chemistry is different because you're like, I can fucking pull this off.
Yeah.
Or number fucking two, you were like, hey man, I've been doing this for a little bit. It's not been doing that well. I've had one or two good shows or a couple good moments, but that's it. And you have a fucking lights out night. And you're like, dude, I think I have a little bit more in me. Like, I think I should keep going. And like, how many people should have hung it up? And I've been like, and I was unfortunately the fucking spark that keeps him going for a little bit longer. Like, dude, this is the fucking curse. Like, we fucking live with it. Like, it's literally inside of us, dude. And you're, like, smiling at me, but I'm, like, literally looking at you, dude. Like, this is the fucking curse. This is what we live with. This is what you live with as a fucking artist. Like, of any art, but, like, that we can make it. That we are going to just keep one step at a time. We're going to get a little bit better at this and a little bit better at this and a little bit better in this. And eventually I'm going to have the fucking infrastructure that this fucking works. I'm going to have fans. I'm going to be able to sell my merch. I'm going to be able to sell tickets. I'm going to have some fucking money. And, like, life's going to be good.
I got the secret.
Tell it to me.
You got to believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. Obviously.
Then why are you trying so hard?
To like work on this?
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love it. That's part of the
So
that's the rest of the curse. That's the rest of the fucking curse. It takes up all your thoughts,
dude,
and all your fucking brain energy and all your time because you love this shit so fucking bad,
yes,
dude.
Bro, then that's the point I want to make is that if you can hang it up, you should have never started, you know? Cuz if you're doing it cuz you love it and that's the reason you should be doing it, not to make money. I mean, money, obviously you want it, but, like, you shouldn't be. No. You know what I'm saying? Is that if you have the ability to just give it up.
Dude, I ain't giving shit up.
Of course not, because you love it. You know, if, like, these artists that are, like, doing it because they want the clout and they want the money and shit, and it's, like, hard work for them. Like, dude, it's not hard work for me, like, these tours and shit, because I fucking love it. Like, I'll
You're goddamn fucking right.
I'll carry 8 subs up, you know? If I get to go play for 15 minutes, that's what I love to do, man. I gladly play.
I will drive 8 hours, carry subs and speakers up 2
Play for
flights
10
of
minutes.
stairs, play 10 minutes for the fucking bar staff and the other fucking artists.
Yes.
This is
And,
what
like,
this is.
I don't know,
I'm
bro.
impressed though, by the way. Listen, like the other artists, they fucking know.
Yeah.
They know, dude.
They know. And I just believe that you can do anything you set your mind to, man. Like, there's no limits on anyone. If anyone's like, oh, like, you can't do this, it's not in your ability, it's just not true. I mean, it might take longer for some people, but you can do anything. And that's just my firm belief that I have.
What, you want to say some
Brandon can't read, and he never will.
I don't think I'll ever be able to read or write properly.
Well, unless you
I don't know why I
want to.
chimed in with that,
If you
but-
truly wanted to, you could on some serious shit.
Here's the okay.
You can say no, and that's you.
No, I'm here for this because I just
Yeah.
experienced this year. Dude,
Yeah.
I literally thought I was going to fucking die.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I went so hard to build this little fucking thing that I have. And now I'm going to fucking die. If I knew I was going to die, we would have played this out fucking different. And I genuinely meant that. Because, like, dude, I love my fucking family so much. Like, I love my home so much. But, like, in my head, I'm playing like I have an infinite amount of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know that if I just keep going for an infinite amount of time or, like, my whole life, that this is going to work out.
Yeah.
Just, like, off pure fucking just, like, grind and effort and fucking grit. Driving 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. due to cross provinces. Like, off pure fucking
Savage.
grit, I will 100% pull this off. But, like, you know, you're not actually in control of everything. You can do all the right things. You can make all the right decisions. And then, like, the universe is just like, dude, that's a wrap, dude. You got cancer. You're going to fucking die. And that's, like, that was a struggle, dude, because in my head, as this was happening, I was like, dude, like, I did all the right things.
Yeah.
Like, I never fucking copped out. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
never, ever tried to take the fucking shortcut to fucking do this, dude. We never went and bought some fucking fancy feature or try to, like, pay my way onto some fucking shit, dude. We, like, literally drove around from town to town, like, following people in DM and be like, hey, what's up? Like, you know my friend. Like, please come to my fucking show. And, like, actually build a fan base and, like, actually build a community and actually meet these fucking musicians and hang out with them and make them your fucking friends, dude. I didn't take any fucking shortcuts for this. And then, like, they're like, oh, dude, like, you might have cancer. Like, we got to send you off to, like, Van. Like, you got to go stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I don't know if I have a punchline for that either.
Yeah.
But that's so...
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
But then you're here.
Yeah, I know. I will tell you one thing, though.
Dude, it was, oh, man. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I would not let myself believe that you were going to go. You know, like, I didn't even, like, entertain that at all. I knew 100% you were going to be fine. Because I just couldn't deal with it, man. Not to, like,
Oh no, dude,
Bring
you're
it.
good, brother.
Like I know that must have been absolutely the most difficult thing
Dude,
ever.
yeah. And then you get back out of it, and then you're like, oh, because you didn't die, like, dude, you gotta get back. You know, like, well, are you here on work on Monday? Like, why were you 3 minutes late today?
That's
You know what
fucked
I
up.
mean? Like as if like I didn't
Yeah,
spend
it's
like,
just over.
like, dude, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up, dude. But fuck. Wait, no. I had one more thing.
Okay.
I had one more thing to say about that, and it wasn't about when you come back.
Well, we were talking about how I believe that you can achieve anything and there's no limits.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. Okay, so I talked to some of the closest people in my fucking life, and like, you know, my fucking best friend is like, dude, are you scared?
Yeah.
And like, he's freaking out. He's fucking crying. We're both crying, telling
Yeah.
stories. And I was like, dude, like, the only thing that like fucking bums me out is like everybody that I'm fucking leaving behind that doesn't get everything that they were supposed to get out of me. 'Cause I was like, dude, I've done whatever the fuck I've wanted for like literally years. Like,
Yeah.
I have no regrets on the way
Yeah,
that I've been
yeah.
fucking living.
Yeah.
A little bit contradictory of like, oh man, if I knew I was gonna die, like, I'm gonna like hang out at home more.
Yeah.
But dude, I had no regrets on like the person that I was and the things that I was fucking doing, and that like I threw lots of stuff away to like do this. And
Yeah.
it made him feel better. He was like, dude, you're fucking right.
Yeah.
'Cause what would have been way worse is if I just went to fucking work every day and all I wanted was to run a fucking production and fucking recording studio. And
Yeah.
like, I didn't do that, and then I was gonna die, dude.
Yeah.
'Cause that's fucking worse.
Yes. 100%. It's like, yeah.
That's
Dude,
so
like-
much fucking worse. At
Not
least
to
I
throw-
fucking tried. At least I flew to fucking Vegas and tried, dude. At least I
Yes.
quit my fucking job in Kelowna and fucking tried, dude.
Yes. Dude, that's what I hate to like throw my dad under the bus.
Do
but
it.
When he was getting pissed off at me and shit, and I was like, well, like this is what I want to do. Like I'm gonna do it, you know. Like I only live once and whatever. And then he got his job when he was 17 and still works there, you know. And I mean, like he's doing well. You saw the house. He's financially
Your family,
successful.
you guys are nice with it.
But
I took my shoes off outside and left him out there.
I told him I want to be a millionaire, you know, and
Yeah.
shit like that. And I was like, I can't really listen to you 'cause you're not a millionaire, you know. Sorry, but he was like, well,
That's
you-
not quite it, but yeah.
yeah. I mean, fuck, I didn't find the right words there, but he said that like, yes, I could have started my own business and been a millionaire. Yeah, I could have, but I also could have failed. And it's like, well, what? You know, like, yeah, you could have failed, but
Don't you want to find out?
Yeah.
Don't you want to know if you're actually good enough?
If you really
Don't you want to
wanted it.
fucking know?
But I guess like he had a kid when he was 17, so it makes it different. You know, he had my sister. So like I guess he couldn't really risk quitting his job and going to Vegas 'cause he had a daughter. But you know, dude, I want to find out. Got awkward. I didn't have a punchline there.
That was
but-
perfect. That was exactly it. This has been the best episode of the Stay Media podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm fucking out of here.
Peace.